The house on Harbinger Lane. The house loomed at the end of the street, dark, forbidding. People called it Harbinger House. No one dared go near. The old house had a story, a bad one. People said it was haunted, by ghosts, by tragedy, by whispers of secrets best left buried. It stood there, waiting, watching, daring anyone to enter. No one ever did until now. The front door creaked open, dust swirled, the air inside felt cold, heavy. Emma stepped inside. The floorboards groaned under her weight, shadows danced on the walls. A noise. Was that a whisper?
It's just the wind, just the wind.
Emma froze. Her heart hammered in her chest. She told herself it was just the wind, but the house felt alive, watching her, waiting.
The lady in white. A portrait hung on the wall. A woman in a white dress. Her eyes seemed to follow me wherever I went, as if she was watching my every move, silently observing.
The woman was beautiful, but her face was filled with sadness. A deep, unending sadness that seemed to seep into the very air around her. Emma felt a chill run down her spine, a coldness that seemed to come from the painting itself.
Who was this woman? And why did her portrait feel so real? It was as if she was more than just paint on canvas, as if she had a story to tell, a story that was trapped within the frame.
She turned away from the painting, her unease growing with every step. The room seemed to close in on her, the shadows lengthening and the air growing colder. Emma couldn't shake the feeling that she was not alone, that the lady in white was somehow present, watching her every move. Emma walked down a hallway. Each room was empty, dusty, forgotten. She stopped at a door. It was slightly ajar. She pushed it open.
The room was dark. Heavy curtains blocked out the light. A four-poster bed dominated the center of the room.
A cold hand touched her shoulder. Emma screamed. She spun around. No one was there. The silence was deafening and the shadows seemed to stretch and twist in the dim light. But the room felt different. It was as if the walls themselves were whispering secrets. Secrets that were never meant to be heard. Colder. The air was thick with a strange energy, an unnatural presence. It was as if the very essence of the room had changed, becoming something otherworldly.
I knew then I wasn't alone. The realization hit me like a wave and my heart pounded in my chest. The woman in white was here. Her presence was undeniable, a ghostly figure that seemed to float just beyond the edge of my vision.
She tried to run, but the door slammed shut, locked. She was trapped. Panic set in as she realized there was no escape. The temperature plummeted. Emma felt a cold breath on her neck. It was as if the very air around her was alive, breathing down her spine.
"Leave this place." The voice was a chilling whisper, echoing through the empty halls, a command that sent shivers down her spine.
Emma screamed again, but this time no one could hear her. Her voice was swallowed by the darkness, leaving her in a void of silence. She was alone, with the ghost of Harbinger House. The realization was a heavy weight on her chest, a haunting truth that she could not escape.